Hello, and thank you for watching. I'm Glennon Crawford, and I'm the founder of Bobby Security. Bobby provides short duration, customized safety solutions, but we call it a la carte security. The reason why I'm here today is that the world is becoming less safe. What makes the situation worse? The Department of Justice has less money to fight that crime. In fact, Americans nearly spend 1.5 times more on private security than public safety. The significant amount that we privately pay for safety is troubling, especially when it is not part of the national dialogue. In fact, the White House's 5 immediate priorities don't even mention the rise of crime in the US. Our home, Philly, we're also becoming less safe. The Philadelphia Police Department saw budget cuts this year and may see more cuts in the future, depending on the current defund policy. Philly's finest are leaving the department in record numbers. So what do we do as consumers then? If we feel insecure, we can try to protect ourselves. This isn't the best option for most because learning how to do that isn't for everyone, not to mention the liability. This is also why it's not a great idea to depend on a loved one. We don't ever want to see someone we care about at risk. Paying for shift work to a traditional security agency isn't an option for most either. I had enough money to start an app, but nothing even close to paying a salary for a security guard. And none of us can see the future, which is why calling the police after something bad has happened isn't really a great choice either. No solution is truly convenient. Now, our phones can satisfy almost all of our basic human needs: food, transportation, shelter. But what about peace of mind? Bobby Security was born on the idea that everyone deserves to feel safe. That is why I believe that Bobby is the future style of public safety. No one should live in fear. And with Bobby, you don't have to. Bobby's unique solution connects users like you and I with existing security agencies. These agencies then provide the licensed, bonded, trained agents that also go through our own independent background check that show up when and where we ask them to provide services to our communities. As you can all see, inside the app is pretty straightforward. You choose a guard from an agency, you enter the date, time, and location of where they need to show up, confirm arrival when they get there, and end services when needed. We also would like if you provided feedback. It's not necessary, but it helps us grow as a company. The existing leader in the safety app realm is Noonlight. Noonlight stands out in the safety app market by partnering with dating apps like Tinder and Bumble. Kinetic Global works like Noonlight, but added an emergency sound if a notification is sent to the police. Alertus's unique approach to this space was to create an enterprise emergency system that is integrated into an app, where all the connected users in that organization are notified to an emergency. There were zero proactive physical security apps until now. Bobby Security stands out against the competition by adding a proactive layer of protection. We don't just notify law enforcement, we make sure perpetrators think twice. Adding the human element does not just deter criminals, it gives you the peace of mind knowing that someone else is there to protect you when you're most vulnerable. Our first phase caters to Philly's vulnerable adult population, those that are 65 years and older, and those with a form of disability. This population would gain further independence and benefit from community-based rates and guard share models. Our next phase is small business owners looking for small bites of risk reduction and convenience. This could be anything from lending a hand when firing an at-risk employee to checking in after hours when an alarm has gone off. Lastly, we aim to help those that think they're already invincible, college-age adults. Our Bobbies would be able to escort them to and from campus during odd hours. Our city is unique in that it has one of the largest elderly and student populations in the US. 32% of Philadelphia's population is part of our target demographic. That means if our addressable market of 683,000 Philadelphians only use this platform for 15 minutes, which would cost $30, we would make over $20 million a year. Bobby Security merges the $46.3 billion primarily B2B security services market with the B2C safety app market. Bobby's success lies in our partnerships. We aim to have at least one security agency contracted by August. This cycle will be our go-to market strategy as we find 5 total agencies by the end of year 3 to reach 1,400 users a month. That is 1% of victims of the 140,000 instances of annual reported crime in Philadelphia. Our assumptions being that an agency cannot provide more than 70 services a week, which is about 17 working hours. Now, as we go to market, we're going to be advertising the benefits to agencies and users. To agencies, we're going to be describing this as the future of safety. We're going to explain the benefits of no marketing costs to them and new revenue. And to the users, we're going to explain how Bobby's safety, convenience, peace of mind will improve their lives. I've spent my career thinking about people's safety. I spent my time at Temple University creating a way to solve one of the most daunting problems in America. That is why I'm here today. Bobby has gone further by partnering with the people that know about things other than safety. Mark Steinke of Focal Point Business Coaching has 25 years experience as a business leader, business coach, executive, and entrepreneur. Ravindra is the founder and CEO of Kooky Infomedia. He is our go-to for application production and strategy. We'll be adding a CMO to the team within phase 1 as well. The Bobby Security app is in the final stages before it can be in the iOS store. The website has been up since September. The LLC was created this year. We are targeting agencies for launch. In addition to Philly, we have spoken with companies in New York City, Boston, and LA. So far, the application has been paid for. McCarter and English are on retainer to file a trademark after there have been downloads in the App Store. Bobby is only a few steps away from being able to help people stay safe. I'm asking for $45,000 in marketing because we are creating an entirely new category of service, and we need to get in front of people to get them aware of the problem and get in front of agencies to get them on board. The $29,000 in app development is to get us a buffer to refine the app for at least a year. We're asking for an additional $8,500 to improve the iOS application and $14,500 to create the Android version of the app. Our financial model has 2021 burdening the blow of development and business startup costs. 2022 is all about growth of the business and starting to pay myself so that Bobby can receive all of my focus. 2023 is where we start seeing a profit as we reach our 1,400 users a month goal. Our possible exit strategies range from sale to an initial public offering. A private sale to a venture capitalist could happen. Security agencies list and sell from 10,000 to 10 million online regularly. We also recognize an IPO would provide an opportunity to raise funds for significant growth. However, we feel that the most likely scenario would be sale to an existing security agency. Allied Universal is the largest security company in the world with revenue north of 8 billion. We aren't going to catch their eye overnight, but we could find other security agencies in the future that have money to spend. Strategic acquisitions among security agencies is common, and one of the best examples was Allied's recent acquisition of G4S, formerly the largest security agency in the world. I would like to thank you all for your time, and I hope you will consider Bobby Security as your next investment in the Be Your Own Boss